In this video, we're going to talk about all things orchard. If you are in the Austin area and you've been thinking about selling a house, or you've seen orchard, or you've received some orchard direct mail or something like that, and you've considered their services but haven't really done a deep dive into exactly what they're all about, this video is going to clear everything up. At the end of this video, I want to make sure that you, number one, understand all of Orchard's offerings and services at a basic level. And then if you decide to meet with an agent like myself or another Orchard agent, then we would provide more clarity. Number two, understand what the Move First program can do for you. If you want to buy a new house, but you need to sell your first one, then understand that using Orchard's Move First program, which essentially provides you an interest-free loan equity advance, you'd be able to buy your next house as a non-contingent buyer. And I don't know if you know this, but especially in our current state of the market, you do not want to go in making an offer with a home sale contingency. The seller is struggling enough to sell their own house of the house that you want to buy. And what do you think they're going to be thinking if you come in needing to sell your house? I don't think so. So you definitely want to be a non-contingent buyer. And then number three, if you've ever considered or are considering a cash offer on your house, then I think you're going to be absolutely blown away just how big of a difference Orchard's cash offer program is from all those other Liz buys houses, top dollar cash offer. All of that is total nonsense, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. I'm Nick Garcia, Orchard agent. I've been in the Austin area as a real estate agent for about 8 years, done over $25 million and counting. All right, you ready to get into it? Okay, for the purposes of this video, we're gonna assume your house is worth $450,000 and you have $200,000 left on the mortgage. So we're gonna use these numbers. You can, I'm gonna just be transparent with all the fees. So if your house is worth 600, 300, whatever, it's gonna be really easy for you to put down on paper. But definitely still reach out, even though you think you might be doing the math correctly, because there are a little bit of nuances here and there. And we got to make sure that you qualify and you have the right solution for your current situation, right? Okay, so $450,000 house. The first thing we can do for you here is just do a straight market traditional listing. And so that'd just be like any other type of brokerage. We're going to sell your house for $450,000. There's no service fee associated with that. We do the professional photos, the 3D signs, open houses, all that good stuff. We do have a 6% commission. Obviously, commissions are negotiable, but I'm just going to give you high-level view. We're still seeing in the Austin area about 95% of listings offering a 3% buyer's commission. And so these costs are typical closing costs. You're going to have these with any real estate brokerage that you choose to list your home. This is 1% to 2%. There's a lot of factors with property taxes, but the fees like title policy, that type of stuff. And then you have your $200,000 payoff. Again, you got to pay off the mortgage no matter what, and any other liens. And your proceeds are going to be about $218,500. Not bad, right? You've worked hard. You have some good equity. You're going to walk away with a nice check. All right, but what if you are wanting to buy another house and you need this money before you buy the next house, but you're wondering, oh my gosh, I have to sell my house. I'm going to go in as a contingent buyer. The seller's not going to want this. No need to fret any longer, because we have our flagship program, the Move First. EA means equity advance. So I'll tell you what that means in a minute. Okay, so we got the same sales price, $450,000, 2.4% service fee. So just to be able to use that Move First equity advance program. And remember, think about this. Yes, it's a fee, and 2% is not nothing. But if you wanted to do something similar, buy before you sell, you'd have to take out a bridge loan, which has already a 1% to 2% origination fee, meaning that's an upfront cost that you're going to have to pay off eventually when you pay off the loan. And then bridge loan interest rates are around 9% right now. So this 2.4% is not that big of a number when you compare what you'd have to do the same thing. Then we have our 6% commissions, same closing costs across the board, same mortgage payoff. You're going to end up with $207,000 right around there. So what how we come up with the equity advance, we initially come up with an estimate based on our first initial phone conversation. And then when you say, like, yeah, let's do this, we'll get an actual good number based on a couple of different factors. That's why it's important to actually speak with somebody at Orchard. So in this example, with $250,000 worth of equity, you would have around $100,000 to $125,000 in equity advance to play with. And the ultimate goal of this buy before you sell, move first program is to, when you buy that next house, you have zero out of pocket costs other than the initial earnest and option money and some money for inspections and all that good stuff. So you can use this money for down payment, all closing costs, and then after you use that money, if you ended up taking out more than what you need for your down payment and your closing costs, then you can actually use this to furnish your next house. You can use it to pay for a moving company. You can almost use it for just about anything related to the house. If you want to do, say, the new house you just want a fresh paint job, paint the cabinets, and it's going to be $5,000. If you have some equity left over, you're going to be able to use that money to pay, so you don't have to pay anything out of pocket. And and so the difference with using this move first and just a straight market listing is $10,800, as you can see here. But remember, forget about that $10,000. This program is going to allow you to buy your next dream home, to upsize, to downsize, and you're only out $10,000 to get there, compared to a market listing. Okay, so that, but you can't. Can you put a price on the home that you want when we're talking about $400,000, $500,000 houses? $10,000 in the grand scheme of things is not that much. Okay, the third thing we can do here at Orchard is give you the highest possible cash offer you'll find on the market. So here is the cash offer we'd give is 89% of this 450, so that's 400,500. So the service fee for that is 6.5%. And before you say that that's a lot, just wait. If you're considering accepting an Orchard cash offer, I'm going to show you the difference in what most companies do. So then we have our 6% commission, 1% closing costs. That's all same across the board. And then your mortgage payoff, you're going to end up with proceeds of $146,433. But that is not all. So most cash offer companies do not do this. So then we're going to go ahead and pay you that money. You're paid off all of your liens, your debts, and you have a check for $146,000. But we're going to, after you accept that cash offer, we're going to list your house on the market for full market value, and the extra proceeds are going to be around $49,500, assuming we sell it for that $450, and then we have 1% closing costs, and which you end up with another. On top of this $146,000, you're going to end up with almost around $44,000 extra. So you're actually going to end up with $190,000. Now the difference between this is $28,500 if you were just a straight listed on the market. But again, you can't put a price on things that need to get done right now. If you need the cash, if you are behind your payments or anything like that, or the house is just overwhelming, it needs new roofs, all this other type of stuff, you really can't put a price on it. So $190,000 is a great net proceeds from accepting an Orchard cash offer. And then finally, we can actually connect you with another cash offer company, or you can go with them on your own. And so what's going to happen is they're going to offer you between 50 and 70%. So you can already tell the big difference. So this 12.5% fees are just looking at the 6.5% service fee to use the cash offer program is not sounding so bad now. So then you're going to get a $270,000 offer. I did a 60% of the 450 just to get in the middle of 50 to 70%. You're going to pay off your lien, and you're going to end up with $67,000. That's it. Compare that to $146,000 right off the bat. That is a huge difference. So obviously the difference between selling it like this with another cash offer company and the market is going to be huge. You're going to lose $151,000. But again, people that are using cash offers because they need to sell, they want to sell fast. So let's compare cash offer to cash offer. We're comparing apples to oranges. Now we're going to compare apples to apples here. So if you go with a different cash offer company other than Orchard, you are going to lose $122,000 total. That's crazy. That's way too much money. And the reason this happens to a lot of people is because other cash offer companies say, you know what, no fees, no commissions, no closing costs, we'll take care of all that for you. And you think, oh my gosh, that's amazing, no commissions and no fees. So you're gonna be scared of commissions and fees and lose $100,000? I don't think so. You need to put the pen to paper, and hopefully you've come across this video before you accept a cash offer from any other company other than Orchard. So though this is what we can do for you at Orchard: straight market listing, move first, which allows you to buy before you sell, helping you tap into the equity with an interest-free key word there. You also get to refinance for life every 6 months. So even if you're like, oh my gosh, I'm buying into a house that's 6.5% interest rate. Well, if rates go down to 5.5% in 6 months, you know what? Just refinance. No fees associated with it. We'll do the refi, and then you'll be at that lower rate, no problem. And then the 89% cash offer plus the additional proceeds from the market listing, and that's it. Yeah, nobody ever accepts this other offer, but we do have the ability to do that. I show my listing consults the big difference, and they're like, why are you even telling me this? And one of the reasons is because they're like, well, other cash offer companies are out there. Okay, yeah, here are the numbers. What do you think? And they always accept our cash offer if that is the solution for them. I hope you learned something today, and if you're in the Austin area, anywhere around the Austin, even up as far as Killeen, Round Rock, Kyle, Buda, we have a lot of customers in those areas too. Shoot me a comment, click on my website. I'll put my number down in the description, text, whatever. And if you go to my reatx.co, you can actually just put your information in there, and I can run and give you a quick cash offer estimate. And we go from there. So thanks again for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this.